Well, Saturday morning, I don't know whether anybody's going to bother coming on. I'm just trying to finish a game of poker at the same time. It's not going down too well. Well, Saturday morning, I don't know whether anybody's going to bother coming on. I've been in this poker tournament now for fucking hell, past hour and a half. I never thought it'd last this long. But kick off in 1 hour, so I need to get this poker tournament finished. If it was possible, I would beam it live, but I don't think I'm actually allowed to. So yeah, that's weird. The only person who comments on my thing is a clone. That's good, isn't it? So yeah, we've got an important game coming up today against Leeds. But yeah. Against Leeds United, they've just got a new manager. Once this, there's no worse than trying to play poker at the same time. Hello, Kicks. How are you, mate? Just bear with me a minute, Kicks. I'm in the middle of trying to finish off a poker tournament on Ladbrokes, and at the same time, no, it's not the real one, is it, mate? So it's not the real one. So as I'm not a fan of his, no. I'm never going to claim to be a fan of his, but it's also a clone, so I shall delete the clone. So, but no, I'm not a fan of his. Yeah. He's got a tendency to stab people in the back. Oh no, he doesn't stab people in the back. He just, if you tell him anything, he'll pass it on. He'll take screenshots and pass it on. So, as I found out myself to my cost. So no, in answer to your question, no, I'm not a fan of his. But I still won't let clones on the account, so regardless, it'll still get blocked. So I've gone all in with a pair of queens against ace-7 and ace-jack. And they're holding up. Oh, fuck it. No, hang on. I've held up. It's held up. That ain't bad. My pair of queens held up against an ace-7 and an ace-jack on an all-in. So that was all right. That weren't a bad hand. If I thought it was possible, I know I can do it, but if I thought I wouldn't get strike for it, I would actually put the remainder of this game up on here, which I can do, but I'm not. Oh, he's gone all in again. Do I call him? Maybe. I'll give it a go. Oh shit! I'm out of here. I'm not out of the tournament. I'm just out of. Nope, I'll fold on that. Ooh, bloke had ace queen. Anyway, 2 more minutes I think I'll last, and that's about it. But yes, as I was saying, we've got Leeds today. This is what I think. If I can do this, I'm hoping I can do this. This is what I think will be. If I can airdrop it to myself. Which I've just done. Go back to where I was, if I can. It's not been as cold. Yeah. Yeah. Just a minute. Let me see if I can do this. Yes, I do think Liverpool can win the league. I think, Raider, on that note, I genuinely think they can. I think that they've been robbed. They've actually been robbed. I think Everton should have had a penalty last week, without a shadow of a doubt. How they got away with that not being a penalty, I will never, ever know. Never know. As long as I've got an hole in my arse, which people say I talk out of quite regular, but as long as I got an hole in my arse, that was a blatant penalty. Whether they scored a penalty, I don't know. But Everton needed at least a point there, deserved a point there. Man City would have dropped 2 points, which would have put them only, with the game in hand, would have put them 1 point above Liverpool. But, I mean, how they cannot say that was not a penalty. I don't understand this ruling. If somebody's a big football fan and can explain this VAR or the VAR ruling, I thought VAR was there to say, look, you've made a mistake and you should at least review your decision. Not to turn around and say that there was insufficient evidence to overturn the ref's decision. That's not what they're there to do. They're there to say to the ref, well, hold on a minute, ref, have another look at this because we think you're wrong or we think they're suspicious. I mean, he actually leant into the ball. He actually leant into it and controlled it. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't somebody have a goal disallowed in the FA Cup? I think it was a game I watched. It could have been Everton. Everton had a goal disallowed because the ball hit him in the knackers. No, hit him in the face and then hit his hand. Hit him in the, and I don't think he even knew that it had hit him in the face, but it had hit his hand. Sorry, he didn't bring him under control, but it hit him in the face and then hit him in the hand. And I just think that there's certain things that certain decisions that this VAR are getting so wrong. So yeah, I know it's a long-winded way of saying what you asked, but yes, I think Liverpool will have a tough game today against West Ham. I do, honestly, but I think Man United. If Maguire's not playing because he's a fucking donkey, but if Maguire's not playing, I think Man United could get a result at Man City. But yeah, and I think. I still think it'll all be on that one game, the Liverpool Man City game. But I'd like to see close calls in the league. I like to see it going down the wire. I think the top four will be. My prediction now will be. My prediction for top four. Let's think. Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. There's a top 4 prediction. Hello, Dan. How are you, mate? I hope everything's okay with you. I hope you're feeling good. You know, I hope you're feeling well. We're just talking about soccer, as you call it, which I refuse to call it, but I'll call it football. But yeah, so personally, I think Liverpool will win the league. Man City will finish second. Chelsea will finish third, and I think Arsenal will finish fourth. So that's my prediction. I think fifth will probably go to West Ham. Sixth will go to Tottenham, maybe, or maybe Wolves. You said Man City. Fair enough. I disagree with you, but I know you're a Man City fan, Dan, so you're allowed to. But no, I think Liverpool will pip them this season. So that's what I believe. But yeah, looking at before we go much further, I'd like to send my condolence. Well, I'd like to sort of talk about Shane Warne, probably one of the best spin bowlers he is the best spin bowler I've ever seen in my life. In my lifetime, probably one of the best spin bowlers of all time. Sad to see him die. He's passed away. No age to die at the age of 52. Definitely no age to die. Died of an heart attack. Died in Koh Samui. He was in Koh Samui when he passed away. So yeah, not nice at all. Age of 52. Died on the same day as another legend, another cricket legend. Didn't know he was on Koh Samui. Yes, he was found dead in his villa from a heart attack on Koh Samui. So yeah. But yeah, definitely rest in peace, Shane Warne. Like I say, very sad indeed. Only 52. Apparently, look, you have 6 arteries in your body, 3 on each side. There's one up on the top left-hand side, is called the Widowmaker. And it's called the Widowmaker for a reason, because if that one fucks up, you're dead. Luckily, when I had my heart attack, that wasn't the one that went. The one that went was on the right-hand side. All right, click and make sure that Owen, that's Owen. There's a fake going round. Okay, cheers for that. I'll just have a look now. 1 minute. Go to channel. How will I know? It was joined up. Well, it can't be him, can it? Because it was joined on the 2nd of March. There's no subs joined on the 2nd of March. So it can't be him, can it? Yeah, do we agree? So we'll answer your question, Owen. No, the Widowmaker wasn't the one that got Briar. Briar died after surgery, not after the heart attack, but after surgery. So if you're going to come on and say things, at least get your facts right. He died after surgery, not after the heart attack. So, but yeah, no subs, so he goes. But yeah, if it was a real Owen, fair enough. But I'm having no clones, no fakes on here. Nobody trying to dox other people. I'm not interested. I'm here for the sport, and that's all I'm here for. I'm here to talk about sport. If you want to talk about drama, there is enough channels out there, more than enough channels out there to talk about drama. You don't need to come on my channel to talk about the drama. That is the truth. Because I'm not interested in it. If you want to talk about it, go on another channel. Get some grief on there. Don't come on mine. So I need to find a screen that I'm going to share it with. Try that one. Right, there you go. This is my, I'm hoping this works. That there is my predicted sign. Just see if that is the real talkback kicks, please. Any interest in the, I love the USFL. Love it. I love it. I love the structure of it. I know it's, is that a fake kicks? Can you just see if that's the fake? If it is the fake talkback, can you delete him for me, kicks, please? Thank you. Dan, I love the USFL. Love it. I love this. I love the setup. I love everything about it. I know it's, to be honest, the standard is less than college football, but I actually look. I'm not, in actual fact, look, whenever Raiders on my channel, I'm going to be straight with you. Whenever Raiders on my channel, I have no problem. He comes on, he talks about football. If you just want to come on here and thingy, then go elsewhere. In actual fact, I tell you what I'm going to do, all right, because whenever he comes on here, he talks about football and purely about sport, and I have no problem. I know he did a video about me the other day, and I know he did, you know, but I have no problem with Raider as a person when he comes on and talks about sport. So if you've got a problem with him, don't bring it to my channel. In actual fact, I'm going to add him as a mod. So Raider can now actually control what's being said as well. So I've just added him as a mod because I have no problem with Raider when he comes on here and talks about football. So there you go. So Raider, you're now a mod. So if you see any of these dodgy accounts, just delete them. Okay? No. I've not asked you to take it down, Raider. I know you put one up. I never asked you to take it down at all. I can take a joke along with the rest of them. All I'm saying is that you're now a mod on here because you come on here, you talk about sport. You're a Liverpool fan and you talk about sport. I have no problem with that. I allow everybody on here who wants to talk about sport. So that's it. Whatever. I don't think that's anyway. Look, I don't want to keep switching accounts just so I can delete these people. Will somebody just keep deleting these every time they come on and blocking them? Don't time them out. Block them. Instant block. Anything like this, just block. This pick com or pcom or whatever it is, just block it, please. Just delete it, block it. Get rid of them. I don't want them. Anyway, that's the side that I think we'll field today. That's the side I would pick if I was the manager, because it's the only side you can pick, virtually. And the reason people will look at that side that I've just picked there, that's my Leicester 11. That's my Leicester 11. People will say, why is Maddison not in the side? He's not in the side because he's got a back injury and we're not 100% sure whether he's going to play today. We've got a few injuries. Most of our back four are out. Castagna, Ricardo, James is still not fit. Adams is still out. Wes is still injured. I mean, there's 5 that I've just named there that are just not fit. I wouldn't play. I played Lookman above Iheanacho or even Daka, because I just think that Lookman, I don't know, there's just so much about it. So, but yeah, oh, we never. I mean, I would never get rid of Brendan Rodgers. I mean, there has been a couple of couple of substitutions or a couple of changes that he's made in the that I've not sort of worked out was the right ones or thought was wrong. But hey ho, we all do it. But having said that, I do believe Leeds, Kieran Phillips is not playing. Bamford's not playing. They've got about 4 or 5 injuries as well. Plus, they've got a new manager. A manager I've never even heard of. Come from America. I think it was Red Bull he managed. He lasted a season I think it was in the German league. Am I right? This new manager, he's lasted a season in the German league. But, I mean, you know what players play like when they get a new manager. Calvin. Okay, Kelvin, not Kervin. Okay. Anyway, you knew who I meant, Kicks. You knew who I meant. You knew exactly who I meant. So let's see if the starting lineup's up. Let's just have a look. And the lineup's there. So how close was I? Oh, I wasn't very close, was I? So the starting lineup, right? That was my lineup, what I would have played. I will now put up, if you give me a minute, the actual starting lineup. So well, I hope not, Dan, because you're playing us. So I'm hoping they're not going to make a proper thing. But yeah, so let me get this is the actual side that will be starting. Let's see how. Now, if you can remember what my lineup was. And I will go onto my StreamYards, go back into share, go back into share screen, go back into share screen. Look at there. And I think I've got it right when I share that one. I think that's right. Let me go back into StreamYards. That is the actual side. Oh, hello, Stu D. You stayed away, didn't you? You've been away since Tottenham got turned over by Middlesbrough. You've been hiding well, ain't you? Eh? I bet Capio gave you some right fucking stick, because I know I would have. Anyway, that is the actual. If you can see, the one before was the side I picked. That's the actual side they've picked. So the only change from my side and that side is he's playing 4-3-3, whereas I played 3-5-2, and the only player that's in is Chowdhury's in for. Who's Chowdhury in for? Who did I pick that's not there? Oh, Lookman. So Chowdhury's in for Lookman. Oh, for fuck's sake! Somebody get rid of them. Just look. If somebody comes in and makes comments like this, right? Just block and delete. Don't time them out. Block and delete. I can't do it. I can only see the comments on StreamYards. Please, this Tony Jackson, block and delete. I don't care, Stu. Don't even give them the time of day. Don't even comment. Just block and delete, please. Otherwise, I'll have to go into thingy and do it myself. I don't want it in here. I'm here to talk about football. If you don't want to talk about football, if you don't want to talk about sport, fuck off. There's enough drama channels out there to do it on. I don't want it. Really, seriously, I don't want it. Hello, Domby. I'm serious. I don't want it. Banter. Come at me with banter all day. Give me banter about Leicester. Give me banter about football. Give me banter about cricket. Any sport, give me banter all day. But when it comes to fucking giving me shit about drama, I'm not interested. I don't want to know what's happening on YouTube drama. I'm not interested in it at all. Just sort of put it out there. This live stream is purely what it says. It's a Saturday sports chat. I've decided I wanted to come on and just have a chat about what's happened in the world of cricket with the sad news about Shane Warne, the sad news about Marsh. I just wanted to come on and talk about that, and talk about the upcoming football fixtures. That's all I wanted to do. I don't want to talk about anything else. So I'm going to end it there. Please, if you're interested in drama, this is not where to be. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, Dom, really, really sad news. Really sad news about. Would he get in your side though, Raider? Would he get in your side? Truthfully, would he get in your side? Because I don't think he would. I don't think he would. I think he'd get into, yeah, definitely, Dom. Definitely, Dom. But he'd get into, I mean, there's rumours about him going to, and I'm going to say this without anybody else jumping down my throat. There's rumours about him going to Arsenal. I would not I'd tell you what, honestly, I wouldn't fucking go to Arsenal. He wants to play Champions League football. He's not going to play Champions League football at Arsenal. He's not going to do it. And he's got more chance of playing Champions League football at the likes of maybe, I don't know, but he's not going to play Champions League football, not at Arsenal anyway. So I said before, I think if he leaves us, which it's pretty certain he is because he's not going to sign this new contract we've offered him. If he leaves us, I think his best bet is to go to somewhere like Juventus. You've got to remember, this bloke's only 23 years old. He's 23 years old. That's it. He's been playing Champions League. He was playing Champions League football before he came to us. He's been playing Champions League football since he was 17, 18 years old. His first taste of Champions League football was before he came to us. Of course he wants to. He's a regular in what they reckon is the number one side in the world, Belgium, but it's not, but they reckon it is. He's a regular in that side. A regular now is, he's not like a fringe player. He's actually permanently in that side. I don't think he'll be. The only time it benefits is if he went to Liverpool, Chelsea, maybe, or Man City. And I think he's too good to be just a squad player. Yes, it was his only taste of Champions League football because we didn't buy him when we were in the Champions League, when we made the quarterfinals. Yeah, we didn't buy him then. We've only had one appearance in the Champions League. That was when we won the league kicks. I know you weren't born when Tottenham last won the. Oh, Stone! Fuck off! All right, I tell you what, I'll give you a round of applause for that because I fucking know that's what that. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that one on the chin. But anyway, Kicks, I know you weren't. I don't think either of you two were born. Neither you nor Stu D were born when you last won the league. Were you? No, you weren't born, were you? Neither of you. I don't think I was, and I'm fucking old. 19, I think it wasn't it 1961 when weren't they the first ones to do the double in 61? And that was the last time you won the league. I mean, Kicks, you were barely born the last time you won a fucking trophy. And that was the Mickey Mouse Cup in fucking 2015, I think. No, 2014. 15? 2008? 1962. Yeah, 61-62 season, yeah. Yeah. I was born in 63, so yeah, before my time. He has to sell Chelsea as his assets were going to be seized because he's Russian. Yeah. Why did he feel he needed to sell Chelsea? Exactly what for the exact reason. Now, I'm hoping that is the real Owen. Can a mod just check that one is the real Owen and not the fake one that we had in earlier? I presume it is. Yep, Stu D says it is. Anyway, we had a fake one in earlier, Owen, so I just have to check. Oh, it's not because it's been retracted. Okay, fair comment. the reason he sold it is exactly what Raider said. He said he'd put it into a trust, but the problem is that because he's a Russian and because he backs Putin, which he does, because he backs Putin as well, then he'll put it up for sale. Yeah, but his money being seized, Dom, his money being seized is not as bad as his club being seized, because it could stop the club playing completely. It could disrupt the club. If he owns the club and they freeze the assets, which is his club, it's a big. It could get very complicated for the club, and I think he's put it up for sale purely to save the club from any embarrassment, and B, any legal action. I mean, the club owe him 1.5 billion. That's how much he's lent the club. He's had 4 offers, I do believe, for 3 billion each. So, he bought. If it was the real Owen, whoever's blocked him, can you unblock him? If it is the real Owen. If you can't do that, I'll have to go into it and do it myself. But if you can, if it was, Stu D seemed to answer him, so I presume Stu D knew it was. So if it is the real one, unblock him. I have no problem. Yeah, but Owen, yeah, how long does it take for a club sale to go through? I don't know personally. I'm just asking, how long does it take for a club sale to go through? That could take a month or so, so. But like I say, if it is the real Owen, leave him. If it's a clone, delete it. That's how I work. So it doesn't matter if the clone's talking sensible, delete him. But yeah, so if it takes a month for the sales to go through, about the same time as it would to buy an house, then they've got a month to freeze his assets. Not that it'll bother him anyway, will it? Let's be honest. He's got enough assets without that. It won't be overnight. No, of course it won't. Of course it won't be overnight. But yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, it's sad to hear about the passing of Shane Warne. I know I've not really said about the passing of Marsh, but Marsh was 74 years old. He had a damn good. I wish the Glaziers were Russian. Do they still got the majority share in Man U? Still, after all these years? Because I remember when they first took over, and the real fans set up a side called FC United. I think it was, and they started off in some really low division, and they're now up in nearly in they might actually be in the National League, but they might be the one below it. But I think they're called FC United, and they started them up. They used to play in green and yellow, which was the original Man United colours back in the day, and that must have been a fucking few years ago when they set that up. But I'm sure they're just one below the National League. It's like, do you remember Wimbledon? When Wimbledon set up, when he took them to, he did die in Koh Samui. He was found dead in his villa this morning from an heart attack. Joe, that is correct. He died in Koh Samui. Sad, really sad. He was a brilliant cricketer. He was a good ambassador for football, and he was a great commentator, a really good commentator as well. I think it says Russian connections and Levy's part Russian. Fucking hell! Oh God, I'm just glad that our owners are not. And I don't want them to be either. I really don't want them to be. So, but yeah, I do believe our match kicks off in half an hour, and it's on Sky Sport. No, BT Sport. BT, yeah, on BT Sport. So I shall be watching that on one of the many I can't watch it with sound because I watch it via India, I think, or is it fucking could be Russia even. Normally India or some Arab channel. I get it on. So I never have sound on it anyway. But I can't watch football matches anymore with sound, with the commentating. I'd rather, they used to do that on Sky. They used to have two options. You could press the red button and just have the crowd, or you could leave it with the commentating. And sometimes I prefer to watch a game where there's no commentating and just the noise of the crowd. Don't know why, I just enjoy it more, especially if you know your players. You don't need some twat to tell you who's got the ball if you know who they are. But yeah, I just hope I had that defence that he's put out there. Yeah, Chowdhury's not used to playing at defence. I think he's fans. Yeah, Fan Zone. Do you remember? Oh fucking hell! Yeah, that used to be brilliant. Fan Zone. I remember one game on the Fan Zone. I think 3-0 Leicester, fucking 18-1. Jesus Christ, Joe. I quite like the 3, but I definitely don't like the 0. I definitely don't like the 0, Joe. I'll be honest with you. I think it's one of them. If I'm doing goals galore, which I do every week, there'd be it'd be a certain tick in that box for goals galore. Definitely a tick in the box for goals galore. But yeah, just looking through the fixtures, I'll make my predictions, seeing I'm having a bit of fun. And just a bit of fun, just make my predictions for today. I think Leicester, yeah, I'm going to say kicks. I'd give him 50-1 for a 3-0. Definitely. I think Leicester Leeds, I think it'll be an home win. I think Leicester will beat them. Aston Villa Southampton, I think it'll be an away win. I think Southampton will beat them. Burnley Chelsea, could be close, but I still fancy Chelsea there. Newcastle Brighton, yeah, they have. But so has Stu. To be fair, I've just named 5 defenders in our side that are out. So 2-1 Leeds. I'll have a look in a minute, Kicks. Just give me a minute. Newcastle Brighton. That could actually be a draw. But I'm going to go Newcastle. Norwich Brentford. I fancy Norwich to turn Brentford over at home. Wolves Crystal Palace. I'll go for a draw there. Liverpool West Ham. I'd like to say Liverpool, but I'm thinking if West Ham play like they did in midweek in the FA Cup, then I'm going Liverpool. If West Ham play like they can play, then I'll go Liverpool, and then I'll go. It could be a draw, but if West Ham come out, if West Ham come out playing like they did, fucking hellfire. Midweek they were atrocious. Yeah, Dom, but you could when you add that on Sky, you had 2 channels. You had the Premier League channel, and then you had the main event channel. And on one of them, whichever one one of them, you had the artificial noise, the artificial crowd, and on the other one, you just had the players So there was 2 channels. You could choose which one during the COVID. But they beamed it out on, I think it was main event and Premier League. And you could have it one or the other. Hello, Niall. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're okay over there, mate. Hope everything's all right. But yeah, so but yeah, that's my predictions. I think going back to the midweek games, and I'm not come on to take the piss out of Tottenham, but what the fuck has gone wrong with Tottenham? I've watched them the last three games, and I don't get them. I really don't get them. When they brought this new manager in, they were flying. They were flying. But I watched Kane on midweek, and I'll be honest with you, he looked poor. He truthfully looked like he don't want to be there now. You know what I mean? Talking to the Tottenham fans, right? Not talking to you taking the piss, not talking to your team, but do you really think he'll be there at the end of the season? Do you really think he'll be there for the next season? Or do you think he'll go? Honest opinion. Don't talk with your fucking rose tinted glasses on or your fucking with your art. Talk sensible. Do you really believe he'll be there next season or do you think he will go? I quite like Winks as well. I think I quite like him. So, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I just think that I just think that people like watch Kane, and I just think I mean, you only have to look at the top goal scorers in the Premiership. I've never known Kane be that far down. I think he's got 8 goals. Has he got 8 goals this season in the league? Oh, right. If he's backed in the window, he will stay 100%. Okay. Fair comment. But yeah, I'm just looking now at the top goal scorers. You've got Salah, Jota, fucking hell, 3 Liverpool players, 19, 12, and 11. Then you got Son, Tottenham on 10, Vardy on 10, Sterling on 10, Dennis on 9, Ronaldo on 9, Raul on 9 for Arsenal. Where the fucking hell is he? Oh, Kane on 8. 8 goals. Eight goals this season. I mean, fucking hell. And it's not like, I don't mean it funny, but it's not like, but I mean, Owen, you say that, but didn't Man City put in a couple of big bids for him during the summer? And I don't think he'll go there anyway. I think he'll end up at Real Madrid, but just my opinion. But yeah, Kane's played 24 games and only scored 8 goals. Vardy scored 10 in 17 games. Fucking hell. But it just goes to show how much fucking Liverpool are flying when you see the top 3 goal scorers are all from their team. And the top Tottenham player is Song, not Son. It's spelled Son, but it's Song on 10. And then Vardy 10, Sterling 10, Bruno. Fucking Bruno. How does he make 9? I'll never fucking know. He's shit, he is. Fucking shit. But like I say, I'm just asking because I think, it's the World Cup in November, isn't it, this year, rather than in the summer. So, he's going to get whoever gets him. That'll be a fucking thing, though, won't it? Anybody know what's happening about the World Cup? Anybody have a clue? And I'm just asking a question here. Yeah, no. I had 2 this weekend. Pub crawl last night in Surrey Cowboy. That was nuts. Writing group was today. I had a guest speaker that published 37 books in 5 years. Do workshop on marketing. Oh, fucking hell. Fair play. Well, so is Cowboy back to fully open now, Niall, or is it just as it was when I left there, which was just some bars open and some still closed? Kane didn't start the season. He missed a few games, still poor by his standards, but he does drop deep a lot as well. More to Kane than just goals. I never said there wasn't more to Kane than just goals. I'm just saying that it's unusual to see Kane so low down the goal scoring chart. That was all. Normally he's up there challenging for, sort of the golden boot. It's just unusual to see him 11 goals off the pace. No, it's just the same as normal. Okay. But yeah, what was I going to say besides that? I was going to say something. What was I talking about? I'm probably talking about so much shit, because I normally do when I get caught short. Scores and fixtures. Let's have a look. Oh, Leinster are playing in. Oh, that's probably where Niall's on. In 45 minutes, Leinster play. Probably why Niall's. I'm just having a look, see how Leinster. Because they played the other day. Leinster did. How did they get on? Let's have a look. Toulouse, or not Toulouse. But if you know where to go, you can see some sexy ladies in various states. Fair enough, Niall. Fair enough. But yeah, question. The World Cup this year is in November, right? We all know that. So what's going to happen to the Premiership? Is it going to stop for the month and a half of the World Cup and have a winter break? Or is it going to carry on with just second-rate teams? Does anybody know that? What's going to happen with not just the Premiership, I presume, but most leagues? Because normally they have an international break, but are they going to have an international break for a month and a half? Because that's how long the World Cup normally lasts, and it normally lasts about 5 or 6 weeks. Or will they do what they did with the African Nations and African Nations Cup and just carry on? Does anybody know? Or am I just talking out my arse again? Which ain't nothing unusual there, but, you know. See if I can get the Leeds side up that we're up against. It's going to stop for 2 months. Oh, fair enough. You know. A winter break for all leagues. All right. I don't think. Owen, I understand, but I don't think it'll be a winter break for the second and the second and third league, first and second. I think they'll carry on because they normally do, even on the thing is. But yeah, maybe. What was I going to look at? I was going to look at something then. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at Leeds' side. See who Leeds have got out. See if we can think about that. Let's have a look at the lineup. James is up front. Fucking hell. Dallas is playing, yeah. Who we got on the bench? Ward, I think he's a brilliant goalkeeper. Iheanacho, Perez, Vestergaard, Mendy, Daka, Lookman. There is no Maddison on the bench. Oh, right. Okay, mate. I really did know what you meant. But I think in our case, it drops down to Championship as well. I think the Championship will cease as well. Right. Okay. All right. Cheers for that, Owen. I think I think the Championship will follow the same thing because they'll have because their clubs have a lot of internationals. Might not be English, might be some Scottish. Are they qualified? Yeah, might be some, but there's other countries that they'll have players missing. So I think they'll stop. Championship will stop as well. It's normally the practice. We have 2 leagues stop, so it stops the 12th of November. I will be in Thailand when that's on, like I was for the last World Cup, 2018. No, was I in Thailand? I was in Cambodia when that was on. Not Thailand. I'll be in Thailand this year for this one. Definitely. I think it's great. Because it's closer. I mean, if you think about it, because it's in Dubai. No, it's in Qatar. Fucking Dubai. Because it's in Qatar, it's closer fucking time difference to Thailand. So it'll be great for you know, for watching the games in the bars. The last one, which was, I think, was in Poland, was a bit different for us. It was like, I think we were in Cambodia, and there was England kickoff was about 1 a.m. Yes, Noel, you're going to watch. You're going to watch Leinster play. Can you find a bar where you can watch that? Because they kick off in 40 minutes. Yeah, you go over soon, don't you? I know you do, Dom. Yeah. Yes, Dom, his pub crawls are legendary. Legendary. Noel's pub crawls are. They are legendary. A lot of friendly people going out for a friendly beer. He's got a Facebook group of them. You ought to look it up, Dom. But yeah, the legendary. Saturday week, yeah, you lucky bastard. Yes. Yes. That. But like I was saying, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely intend to be over there for the World Cup. Whereabouts, I don't know, but I'll definitely be around about somewhere in Thailand for when that World Cup starts. Like I say, I think the last one might have to catch it on the last leg in Bangkok. Yeah, it is. His pub crawls are legendary. Just a lot of friendly people having a few beers. Meet a lot of friendly people. Meeting a lot of other friendly people, should I say? Right, you'll have to bear with me a minute. I'm just going to set up my my thing to watch a bit of the game. I'll stay on for a bit longer as long as I've got people on here joking. As soon as people are not interested, I'll end the stream and watch my football. So I will stay on a bit longer. If anybody wants to join me, I'll just put the link up. You're more than welcome. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, leave the drama at the door. Not interested in it. Don't want to talk about it. Come on, talk about football. Talk about any sport you want. I'll try and entertain you if you're talking about other sport. There's some sports I know nothing about. So
it's good to play.
There's some sports I know absolutely jack shit about. I'm not a big boxing fan. I'm not a big motorsports fan, but most of the sports I can get away with talking about, just certain ones I can't. So if you want to pop on, chat. If not, it's up to you. I will be watching the football while I'm talking for the next 20 minutes, 25 minutes. If nobody wants to come on, I can keep going for a bit longer. But as I say, I mean, I did see, talking about boxing, I did see that Tyson Fury's retiring after his next fight. I thought he would hang on to box the winner of the rematch, but AJ's rematch, but obviously not. So I just had to get rid of that, whoever that was. So I had to switch accounts to do it. If anybody's wondering why I switch accounts, I'm switching between my Anywhere But Here account and my John James account. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have certain people that I just have blocked. I just don't want to talk to, I don't want anything to do with. So I've actually blocked them on Google or whatever it is. So they are completely blocked. I can't see their messages. They can't see my messages. That's on my Anywhere But Here account. So when I'm monitoring this one, I monitor it on John James so I can see every comment. And obviously, by monitoring it on John James, he's not a mod on my own channel on this channel. So I have to then switch to Anywhere But Here to boot anybody. So if you're wondering why I'm taking so long to get rid of comments, that's the reason. So if you see a comment that's dodgy, please, as a moderator, just get rid of it. Saves me switching accounts all the time. I would recommend that to anybody as well, what I've just said. If you've got an argument with somebody and you don't really want to talk to them, just fucking block them. Just block them on your thing so you can't never see the comments. If they wind you up, just block them. That's all I do. Block them. You can't see them. They can't see you. Life is sweet. But where's Mandy? I don't know. I spoke to him this morning. But I don't know where he is. Really, genuinely don't. I had a little bit of a conversation with him for about 20 minutes this morning, but that's it. I know there's a couple of cloned accounts of his going around of him. But, after what happened, I suppose there always will be. But, yeah. So, yes, talking about sport as we were, is there anything else? Let me look. Anybody else? Anything else that somebody's saying? So, let me have a look. I rely on BT Sport to give me all my information. On BBC Sport to give me all my information. So, talking about sport, did anybody see that interview between the Ukrainian Man City player who I can't pronounce his name of, and Lineker on Football Focus today. Did anybody see it? I mean, it really hit home. It really hit home. You know, I mean, what's going on over there? It's, you know, it's not right. It's really not right. I don't know if anybody is interested, but you know, the Paralympics are about to take place. The Winter Paralympics are about to take place in Beijing, and the Olympic Committee, the Paralympic Committee of, I think they've banned both the Ukrainian team and the Russian team. They've both been banned, apparently, allegedly. So I've just been hearing on the news. So they've got rid of, you know, they've told them both that they can't take part and they've got to leave. Not that Russia had a team anyway, because they've been banned for years. They have to go under the Olympic flag anyway. Oh, here we go. We're lining up. Schmeichel smiling away. Best player, that, you know, the most hard-working player, underrated player in our side, Albrighton. Mark Albrighton, absolute legend. Absolute legend, Mark Albrighton. I mean, when we bought him from Villa, when we bought him from Aston Villa, everybody said that he was past his best. But we've had we've had 8 good seasons out of him. Absolute fucking legend. Leeds Kicks. Fair comment, Kicks. Fair comment. You know, I give you enough stick over your fucking over your shitty fucking Tottenham. So fair comment. You know, you're not playing till Monday now, are you? So you've got Everton Monday. So that's a fucking that's an easy 3 points for Everton. They'll climb up the league, turning you over. Arsenal have got Watford. That'll be an easy 3 points for Arsenal. That'll put them 6 points clear of you with a game in hand. So fucking hell, we'd be all over by the shouting. All over by the shouting. So, but this game will definitely. I'll have a bet with anybody that this game does not end up 0-0. I've never heard of this fucking bloke, this manager. Never heard of him. But yeah, this will definitely not end up 0-0. Oh, Bamford's on the bench. I thought he said he weren't fucking fit. Well, Barnes will score. Barnes always scores against Leeds. Always. He's a good player. You look at the average age of our team, you know, take Schmeichel and Vardy out. And we've got an Albrighton, and we've got a fucking young side there. I mean, that Thomas he's only 19. Chowdhury's only 22. Barnes is only about 22. I think fucking, as I said, Tielemans only 24. Ndidi's only 25. Dewsbury Hall is only 20. You know, we have got a very young side, A lot of young players, but you know, if we can just build on this, look at that stadium, classic stadium, classic. No, I've got to give you though, lovely stadium, not as good as Tottenham's. See you, mate. Have See you. Have a great holiday. If I don't talk to you, well, I will talk to you before you go. Have a great holiday anyway, mate. Thanks for coming on. But yeah, I've got to admit it is a nice stadium, but it's nowhere near as good as Tottenham's. Tottenham's probably got the best stadium I would say the best stadium in Europe. I can't go any bigger than that because I've not. But I would say, if not what, no, I won't say one of the best. I'll say the best stadium in Europe. So Tottenham Stadium is. I was looking the other day. £99 for a what was it? £99 for, I don't know, the hospitality seat where you get lunch and a beer and then watch the game and then you get lunch. That's not a bad price, at Tottenham. £99. Somebody did it. I was watching it on probably on YouTube because that's about all I would have watched it on. But somebody did it at Tottenham, £99. To go there, you get free lunch, free beer, and then you get snacks, and then you get your seat, and then during half time you have more beer and snacks, a couple of free bar and snacks, and then the second half for £99. I mean, okay, if you picked a decent game instead of watching Tottenham shit, it ain't a bad place to go for £99. I mean, you don't want to go and watch fucking, you've got to pick a decent side. If you're going to have to watch the shit of Tottenham, then you want to watch a decent side playing them. But yeah. It's gone quiet now. Why has it gone so quiet? I've just seen the draw for the FA Cup. Fucking hell, Liverpool have got it cushy, ain't they? They've got Forest or Huddersfield. Southampton, Man City. Fucking hell, if Middlesbrough get through to Wembley, which they've got to beat, they've had to do it the hard way, ain't they? Man U, Tottenham, and then Chelsea to get through to play at Wembley. Fucking hell. Right, lads, nobody's talking. I'm just talking to myself. So I'm going to get off. Thanks everybody who's come on. I'm going to watch the football now. I'm going to have my lunch, watch a bit of football. I'll see you next time. I'll probably do another one midweek, depending how I feel. Like I say, if I do live streams, they're just sports. No, I don't want to. I'm not interested in anything else. So if I do a live stream, it will be purely about sport or maybe Thailand or anything else. But thanks for everybody. Thanks for coming on. Take care all, and I'll see you on the next one.